I didn't realize how long of a. I trusted Google Maps time of how long it would take to bike there and back. It lied to me, or that I'm a slow biker.
Well, it doesn't take into account hills. At least going uphill.
I don't have a road bike. I've got this. It was free. It was going to be thrown away, and I got it, and I fixed the chain, but it's still like really lippy, and so like as soon as you pedal it all, it immediately starts to decelerate. So.
Hey, well, you can't beat free, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's the idea. Did you guys start?
No, we've been waiting.
Okay, cool.
We've been talking about the sections and stuff.
Yeah. How to make a pie chart.
Yep.
Did you manage to do the pie chart, Chase?
Did it ask for us to do that?
It was in the preparation assignment.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I didn't get to that one. Was that the first?
16.
Yeah, that was 16.
It didn't look.
Because the directions are wrong.
Oh, they are?
Yeah, they are.
Okay. That's probably what I do. I did it last Saturday, so because obviously we were going to be busy with family here for the eclipse and everything yesterday.
Yeah, understood.
I did it on Saturday.
I did
it last Friday, so.
Were you guys in the totality of it?
Yep. I was.
I
wasn't. Okay, it was cool.
Yeah, I think I was almost on the center line. I was like a few miles away from it. So.
Mm-hmm.
Rexburg was basically right on the center.
Yep.
Some mile or so away. We got over 2 minutes.
The NASA broadcast they're having there is
right. Yeah.
Blacked out.
Mm-hmm.
Street lights are turning on just because of how dark it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy. But yeah, the traffic. We left early, like right after the total eclipse, because we didn't want to hit the traffic, and we got home within like maybe an hour. Then after we were watching the news, and people were sitting in traffic for 3 hours.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no. Like all the like we turn the news on, just like have it in the background, like as we're doing stuff after we've seen, because we were out front watching it and everything, and then like had the news on, like, and they kept showing replays of the total eclipse. So I was like, okay, that's good. See different views of it from different places, but like they would show traffic every so often, and from Salem to Portland, it usually takes about an hour, depending what part of Portland you're trying to go to and stuff. But no, traffic was right after. It was at 2.5 hours, and went up to like 3 hours at least to get to Portland. It usually takes all day like an hour. It was just gridlock, and I'm like, I'm glad we're just sitting here at home.
Yeah.
Like, the funniest thing was Saturday. Like, there's like no one out. It was like okay, we'll try to stay home and stuff on Saturday. Nope. Everyone, there's nothing there. Roads are like empty. And the reason we learned that because of me, I lost a filling Friday night somehow.
Oh.
So I had to go get a little thing put in Saturday. That was not fun. Oh well. So question 3 for lesson 16. In a pie chart, why are the slices different? Why are the slices different sizes? Ugh.
The third one.
Mhm.
It's just
Yeah.
How are bar charts and whatever I'm not even try charts related?
it's the third one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the following information for the next 3 questions.
Mhm.
We conclude that p hat is normally distributed and p equals greater than or equal to 10, and n distributed is also greater or equal to 10. The p is the true proportion or the sample proportion. It's the true proportion, right?
Yes.
I was having a hard time understanding what P is. Reading, it's fairly easy. It's like, oh, P, when you flip a coin, it's 50%, right? So it's 0.5. But in the, it's like, it doesn't give you that. It's just like, there's, you know, I don't know. Maybe we'll figure it out as we go through this quiz.
Mhm. What is n?
Yeah. Sample size?
Sample size.
The
Yeah.
third one.
Okay. If p equals 1/4, what is the smallest n that satisfies the requirement?
um,
Huh.
10?
I think you would.
What was that?
Wouldn't it be 1 minus 1 minus P has to be greater than or equal to 30, no, 41, right?
If p equals 1/4, what is the smallest n to satisfy the requirement?
So you plug it into the, wait, minus 1 minus P. How'd you get?
I don't know. I was guessing.
Oh, okay.
Nothing.
Because
That was a
the
stupid answer.
equation up top, distributed, that's what it's asking, right? Or is that, wait, what's the requirement? Is it not in parentheses 1 minus P? No, that's greater. I don't know.
I'm trying to look up.
Like in
the one
question 5, I was using that equation right there. Oh, there's a second equation. Second one.
I see.
But the for 40.
40.
Because if P is 1/4 and N is 40, you times those two together, it's equal to 10. So that satisfies the first one.
Mhm.
Okay.
So that's the smallest it can be.
So 40.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
40. It doesn't work for the next one.
But the
40.
math makes sense, so yeah.
Yeah.
the next one.
So for 8, isn't the mean of P the same thing as P, so it's just 0.4?
Yes. Because then we have to use the formula for the standard deviation.
Oh. In the summary, it says P with the thing on top.
Mm-hmm.
That's the true proportion.
Wait, what?
The P with the, can't think of the name of it,
Mm-hmm.
thing on top. That's the true proportion. Or is it a point? I don't know. Never mind. I'm sorry. I got like 3 hours sleep last night because my daughter didn't sleep, so I'm really out of it.
It's okay.
So 0.4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I got 0.01 for the standard deviation.
I just got 0.1. Check my math.
Did I do it wrong?
I got 0.1 as well.
Okay, I just did it wrong. Yeah, I did it wrong. It's 0.1. I added a 0 on accident.
Brittany, its batting average is point. That's pretty. Probability she will get more than 35 hits in her next 100 bats.
So it's 35 divided by 100, right? Which is
35 over 100.
It's x divided by n.
So 0.35.
Yeah.
For which one?
So I got
2.5.
10.
10.
0.35.
Okay, let me just double check for what did you get for 8?
0.4.
I thought. And standard deviation. Is the standard deviation 0.1
Yep.
or 9?
Yep.
See, this I understand because it gives us
Mhm.
0.3. But on the homework, it doesn't give you that. So I don't understand how to do the homework.
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were some things in there.
This is significantly easier than the homework.
For
Which
11.
one? 11.048.
Okay.
What did you get?
0.048.
I got 0.046.
Did you use 35
Yeah.
as your x?
For 11?
Yep. Because it's
Yeah.
asking for the standard deviation of what we solved in 10.
Yeah.
Oh, 35. Okay. That's where I made a mistake.
Wait a minute. What did you guys get?
0.048.
Okay.
Because you can get that and the standard deviation just from plugging in the x is 35 and then in is 100. So I made a little thing on Excel where I can just plug this in and it'll give me p and the standard deviation. I have a second one for when you don't have x and all they give you is p, like the last questions.
Mm.
I got 1.048 for the z-score.
1.408.
48.
I'm still typing into my calculator. You said you got 1.048?
Yes.
Okay.
1.048.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Only get at least 35.
Have you guys gotten it?
I think so.
Yeah.
Because you get the standard deviation by, it's a square root of, it's quite an equation, but you should be able to get that with just what we have. You just have to make sure not to mix up p and the root p or whatever, p with the squiggly.
So, what did you get for that?
Which
With
one?
The 13, the probability.
I got 0.1473.
Okay.
But I wasn't completely sure about that one. I wanted to ask.
That's what I got too, so.
Okay. So I plugged in the z-score, and a z-score of 8, shading the middle wouldn't make sense, because if she has a batting average of 0.3, getting on base out of 100, that'd be over. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so an 85% chance, that's unlikely. So I think it would be 0.148.
Yeah.
Jacob is
Yeah, I just plugged it into the app little, so.
okay.
What did you guys get again?
0.147.
Okay. That's what I got.
47, not 8.
Okay.
What did you guys get for the standard deviation on 14?
Got something really small.
Well, I wasn't sure what to use for X. 999, which would be less than 50% of the vote. But I'm not sure.
Oh wait, standard deviation.
Does that make sense? I don't know though.
I got 0.01.
Give you p hat, p with the thing on top. It doesn't give you that. You can't use that as p.
I got 0.011.
Doing that method, of course. But I'm not sure.
I think that's it because they give you P, which is 0.52, and then N, which is 2000.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what you plug into the equation.
Yeah. That's the one that I understand how to plug in and everything.
And,
So when did you end up getting, Becca?
0.011.
Okay. I'm trying like all these different things and I can't get that.
I just take the formula that they have for standard deviation of the sigma p hat equals the square root of p parenthesis 1 minus p close parenthesis over n. And just put in the numbers there. Plug into my calculator.
Score.
Okay, now I got it. I was trying to use it on Excel, but couldn't get the right answer. But now I plugged it into my calculator. I got that. Now the z-score.
That's weird. Do you guys get as a z-score?
Negative 1.82.
82?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait, hang on. It says rounded varied 1.818.
So I turned mine in. So I got the wrong z-score for 15, but the correct probability using that z16. So
What did you put as the probability?
0.52. Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking about the p.
Well, yeah, the probability.
Probability
16.
0.33.
33.
0.033 was right, but my z-score was wrong.
Let's check it out.
What did you guys get for the p with the hat on?
On 14?
It's not. No, that's it's not. It doesn't ask for it. But what are you using for that value?
Oh, 0.5 because it was asking 50% in the question, getting less than 50%. So I was like, okay, I'll just use that as 0.5.
Okay. So then, what did you get for your z-score?
Negative 1.818.
Even using that p hat, I don't see how you got that.
It was just from the from the reading and the information. I just took it from there because it says like the true proportion of the people support this candidate, and it's like at 0.52. And then the question was asking what's like the probability of the candidate losing, getting less than 50%. So that's where I took it from.
Are you rounding your standard deviation before?
This time I rounded it after.
Because the correct answer for 15 is negative 1.804.
Huh.
And I'm not able to get that on my spreadsheet calculations.
I just submitted mine with that negative 1.818 for 15, and it said I got it right.
Really?
No.
So I get that the same thing you did, 1.818, when I used the standard deviation,
Yeah.
round it. But I do round it, sorry. Because for the standard deviation, you actually get 0.01034, and it goes on. And when I use that for my calculation for the z-score, I get something different. But when I round it, and then that answer, which isn't what you're supposed to do, from what I've been told. So I don't know.
Huh.
Which is a little frustrating because I've got my Excel set up so that once I type in it just carries over the calculations. Does that make sense? So my z-score is calculated based on what the standard deviation box says, which is calculated based on the other stuff. And so it's like, well, if I'm supposed to round it before, that defeats all that. And when am I supposed to?
Yeah.
Got wrong. I got 12 and 13 wrong.
I did too.
Mm-hmm.
Probably rounding thing.
They're just like really off.
Really, that's what I'm thinking. It's probably from the rounding.
I wonder if it's like set up still where it's like still looking at SPS stuff.
Maybe.
Because you said that there's some deviations there.
Yeah.
So like as long as you like know how to do the math and you did the math correctly, and it just being like a computer thing, I think we should be fine.
I'm not sure how to get 1.089 on the z-score for 12. Because if I don't round the standard deviation, it doesn't to the right answer.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
0.05.
I don't know. I'll have to look at that later because I'm really tired.
Same.
I'm just hungry. I just biked gosh, I don't even know how many miles. A few miles.
Yeah, I just I tried to redo it on my calculator on the 12 whatever.
I haven't eaten yet today, so
Might want to do that soon.
yeah. I just drank as much water as I could before my computer loaded up, and then I joined the call. with me either. It's the transmission, it turns out. So fun stuff.
Oh man.
But I drove it around a bit, and it should be fine for her to drive home. So we'll figure it out then. Well, do we want to start on the next one, and then
Sure.
tell him about it and be like, we got very close answers, and then I'll ask him about the rounding thing for 15.
Yeah, let's go ahead and start the next one.
All right.
Okay.
So the following. The symbol for a true population proportion is which of the following?
That's P,
Just plain P.
Yep.
because they're all P.
Yeah. Now, with a squiggly, you're a hat.
It's the plain P, yeah.
It's a normal one.
The requirements for constructing a confidence interval are satisfied. When n equals 100, p equals 0.25, and p with the hat has 0.1.
Are they greater than 10? I think so.
Just got to plug them into those two equations, and they both work.
Oh, I see what I'm doing wrong. Yeah.
Isn't this the same thing? Number 5?
I think the confidence interval is the first one.
And the second one's hypothesis.
Maybe.
Those two equations that says the. Let me go back to it.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
P hat is greater than 10, and then in parentheses 1 minus P hat is greater than or equal to 10. Equations. Hypothesis test. Is that? I have no idea what that means. Whether it's not.
So in the summary, it says the requirements for a confidence interval are those two equations, and then the requirements for a hypothesis test involving one proportion are the same equations. Oh no, it's the P without the little thing on it.
For the
So-
confidence interval or the hypothesis?
For the hypothesis test.
So we just plug the P, normal P,
Yes.
into the equation. Okay. I just calculate those out. They're both bigger than 10.
Yeah. Same.
So 5 is false.
Mm, 5 is true.
5 is true. And 4 is also true.
Yeah.
I think they're both true.
That's what I thought, but I'm like, wait. I don't know what I'm thinking anymore. A study of a first-degree murder trial was conducted in another state. A random sample of 60 people on trial for first-degree murder were taken. Of these, 45 of the defendants were found guilty. Find the
Murder.
find the P, the point estimate of the population of the first-degree murder defendants who were found guilty in the state.
Yeah, 0.75.
Indeed.
Okay.
95% confidence interval.
Margin of error.
Six five. Wait. That's not the margin of error. That's the lower bound.
I got 1.47. Because then we just multiply 1.96 times the 0.75. No, we don't. Sorry, my bad.
I'm still trying to do it. A second.
What did you get for margin of error?
No, I did it wrong. I have to redo it.
Okay.
.109. Well, 0.11 if you round it to 3 decimal places.
For the margin of error?
Yeah.
I got 0.085.
Let me try it again.
Are you guys using the one proportion?
Mm-hmm. What?
So
So what did you put in
Plugged
for each
in.
thing? For X and confidence level, null, and type of test.
the confidence interval, what it was.
Yeah, I got that.
To 75 and the confidence level is 0.95. And from there, the confidence interval is 0.665 and 5. And then you just subtract those and divide by 2.
Okay.
And that's your
I'm just,
margin of error.
so I put in X equals 45, N equals 60. The confidence interval is the 0.95. I just didn't know what to put in for the null.
Wait, why? Never mind. I'm an idiot. I was putting in the X in from the last and not this one. 45, 60. 0.11. There we go.
Okay.
What did you guys put in for the null?
I just left it where it was at.
It doesn't matter because
It won't affect the.
if it asks for that later in the
look
quiz,
around.
then we can put it as that. But for now, it doesn't matter.
Okay. And then would it be greater than, less than, equal to, not equal to?
Because it doesn't give you that information of what it's asking for right now.
Uh-huh.
So
Okay, so what did you guys
makes
put
sense.
as for question
Like
7?
play one, it won't change your confidence interval.
So it was 0.11.
Yes.
For the- Yeah, I just had in my head the last problem where it was 75 out of 100 or whatever, and so that's what I put. But that wasn't right.
But it says round to 3 decimal places. So 0.11. That's what we got.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. And the lower bound is 0.64.
Yep.
The upper bound is 0.6. No, 0.86.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where do you guys put
What?
number 10?
I put decrease.
I put decrease also.
Decrease? Yeah, just barely though. Like it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
very
It's
close,
really small.
which makes me feel like it could be error or something, and then it could be stay the same. But I'm gonna put decrease for now.
Well, anytime you add more samples, it's going to decrease either way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true.
To conduct a hypothesis test where one proportion 2 recurrence must be met. Suppose p equals 1/2. What is the smallest n can be and both requirements still be met?
The 20.
I have no idea. Is it 20?
That's what I was thinking, but I just tried the second equation and it didn't really work out.
Mm-hmm.
So I 7 reading, and there's 2 different equations. Well, yeah. So there's those 2 equations, right? Where n p is greater than 10, and then is 1 minus p times n. Sometimes it's because up near the top of that lesson, there's the same 2 equations, but it's p hat in there. But here it's p. I guess that has to do with confidence intervals, and this is testing test. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah.
So
The both of those. So
so for 11, what did you guys get?
I initially said 20, but it doesn't work for the second equation. So it's negative 380. I don't know. We'll try it.
Then 12 is the same exact thing, but with a different.
Yeah, with a different number.
what did you get for 12?
Mm-hmm. What did you get?
Is it 10?
So for I got 20, and for 12 I got 100.
Yeah, that's what I got too.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because with that,
Is it?
with 100, the second equation that satisfies very early because 0.1 is so small. But the other one, it has to be 100 to get it to 10.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. It says for the water quality study in the reading, about 60% of the macro invertebrate water quality indicators have historically been associated with good health. The researchers suspect that water quality in the area has decreased. They conduct a hypothesis test using the significance level 0.05 with the following hypotheses. Null hypothesis p equals 0.6 and the alternative hypothesis is p is less than 0.6. They're collecting the data this time, and this time the sample size is 80 and the distribution is, the mean is 38. Indicate good health.
The conditions for conducting this hypothesis test is satisfied.
True.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What is p hat?
0.475.
Yep.
Sorry, guess my daughter just woke up.
Test it.
All right, I'm back. I got 0.475 for 14.
Yep. That's what I got. Did you guys get negative 2.282?
For the test statistic,
Yeah.
2.28.
What'd you get for Z?
Negative 2.8. No, negative 2.282.
Negative 2.82. Correct?
Yep.
Okay.
That's not what I got. Oh wait. There you go. That's what I got. And 011.
Yep.
For the P,
Yeah.
Mhm.
0.011. So it is
And we
smaller.
reject the null, right?
We reject it. And there is sufficient evidence to conclude that the water quality in the area has decreased.
there is
Yep.
evidence to include.
So the fourth one, right?
Yep.
Let's see.
How do we do?
Whoops. For 18. But yeah, other than that, we got the right ones. I meant to click on the last one, but I clicked on the third one.
Okay, for 15, what did I miss that answer somehow, or I completely skipped over it?
Negative 2.282.
I forgot to put the 2 in after I put negative 2.82 instead of 282.
Oh.
I wrote it down, but I did not put it in the box. So like, I tried to send in. They're like, you have a question unanswered. What are you gonna do? I'm like, I thought I answered it. Pretty sure I answered it.
This one was pretty tough, but we got all the right answers.
Yeah.
I think the second one is easier than the first one, in my opinion.
True, yeah. Both of these are pretty rough compared to the other courses we've been having.
Mm-hmm.
Well, good job.
And then Thursday we'll work on describe the
Did
data.
we want to? What? Oh, yeah. So did we want to work on that now or Thursday? We did kind of get a late start. So I'd be fine with doing it Thursday.
Yeah, because not all of us have our
Seems that
cookies
everyone's
yet.
exhausted. I don't.
Yeah, I'm gonna get them mine.
Yeah,
You'll probably regret that.
We get our cookies. That's usually a good thing to do.
Okay.
So we'll do
I'll get
Thursday.
this today. Yep, sounds good.
All right. Cool. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
See ya.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Go eat.